All right, welcome back, guys. This is Joe, and this is video number 2 of the Fast Start training. So how do you start getting some traffic to your pages, or how do you make this marketing system work? So two things. As you guys know, or should know at this point, and if not, I'll reiterate it. There's warm market funnels here, designed for your friends, family, people that you have in your phone contacts, but then also cold market funnels that you guys can do, some different ads with and run traffic to and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm going to cover first the warm market funnel stuff, and then also right behind that the cold market stuff. So here's some tactics that'll give you guys some immediate activity and results as far as generating some interest. Go over to my marketing pages and go to lead capture. And I know I covered this in the last video, but it's incredibly important. Watch this training video right here and use these text messages. Now, what I'd recommend is log into your marketing system right from your phone. And you guys are going to see this page, and it's going to look like this. Okay, let me just go ahead and turn that off. So what you can do, though, on your phone is you can just copy and paste these text messages. So I would make a list. Like right now, pause this video and make a list of 100 people, or pull up your phone contacts and go through them, and just jot down people that you want to hit up. And so if you know you have some friends who are business-minded, hit them with this text right here. Hey, I found an interesting model I want to get your opinion on. Got a sec? When your friend responds, it changes the entire dynamic of the conversation because they're open to receiving information at this point. And you can then send them this page right here, which is just the Kuvera overview page, and they can respond back to you. So what I would say is, like, right now, if you guys want to get this thing moving, if you want to start them some three-way calls, if you want to be proactive, start using this because you all have contacts on your phone. You all have people that you want to reach out to. You're just maybe hesitant to because you don't want to annoy them. Use these scripts because they're designed to help you guys do that. And here's the worst case scenario. Someone hits you back and says, yeah, I'll check it out. And then they say it's not for me. At least you didn't annoy them by just sending them a link out of the blue, right? Or calling them up and saying, hey, I want to tell you about this. Hit them with a text first. Have them open the information, send it to them, and then guide the conversation from there. You guys aren't limited to this either, by the way. Like if you got a friend who's done network marketing before, I'm sure you know some people like that. Send them over this. Now, you guys don't need to stick to these scripts. Put them in your own words, but you get an idea. It's what we're talking about here. So be sure to dive into this because, guys, this is the stuff that will, once again, create some activity now while you learn how to start pushing some leads and traffic to cold market pages. So what I would say is focus on that and get that rocking and rolling and just do it 10, 15, 20 times a day, and teach your downline to do the same. So that's number one. Number two, these cold market pages. So these work really well on Facebook, for example. So you might want to use this page right here, okay? And you might want to put a Facebook post up. Now, what I'd recommend is people, once again, they don't go on Facebook to shop, okay? So you don't want to just hit people with a sales pitch. You got to be creative here. But here's an idea. You might want to get a picture of you maybe on an educational session where you're learning how to trade Forex, or one of the softwares you're using, within Kuvera is working really well, or whatever the case may be. But it might be wise to have like a friend or someone get a picture of you on your computer, looking at like a Forex chart or something like that. Or maybe you're looking up at the camera if someone's taking a picture of me giving a thumbs up, or something like that. You want to post these kind of images, or maybe you guys are holding a big meeting, right? And you want to take a picture of that. Leverage what you're doing offline, online. So you want to be creative here. So I'll use the example of, say I'm looking at a Forex chart here, and I have a friend take a picture of me, and I'm giving the thumbs up. I might post that picture up and put a caption up that says something like, I can't believe how powerful technology is today. If you're not working, towards making money with your phone or computer, you're truly missing out. Something like that. Or we could do, and then a picture of me, on the computer, right? Or maybe a picture of me on my phone like this, saying something like, technology today allows us to build a business straight from our smartphones. Are you capitalizing on this opportunity? And then a picture. Cool thing is, people are going to start commenting on that, and then one, you have reason to reach out to them, because here's why. Likes and comments equal leads, so that's huge. If someone comments on it, hit them up with it. Hey, I appreciate you showing some love on my post. How are things going? Ask them questions, and then, and really, I mean, here's the general rule. Ask them questions you want them to ask you back, like, hey, what are you doing for work? Or, hey, you know, how are things going? How's the family, etc. They're probably going to ask you those questions back. It's like a reciprocating question. So likes and comments equal leads, number one. If you do, on occasion, want to post your link in here, once again, remember, say I put a picture up of me, I might then do something like this. See what I did there? Now, once again, there'll be an image here. Caption, and then here's what I use, and then I put a link to my capture page. I recommend only putting a link in here like maybe once every 3 times. The reality is this, when you post links on Facebook, Facebook's going to show your post to less people. Why would that be? Facebook makes money when people are on Facebook. So if you post a link and someone clicks it, where are they going? Off of Facebook. Facebook's not making money anymore. You see what we're getting at here? So you're going to have less people see your post, but you might have some people that click this link and turn into a lead. What I would say is focus on not using the link and having people like and comment on your posts, and then reach out to them because you now have a reason to. It's weird just to hit a friend up out of nowhere. You should do it, and you can do it still. But when they respond or they connect with you first, you have then a reason to hit them up. The dynamic of the conversation is totally different. So with that being said, that's just some training on how to start making these cold market funnels work. Of course, you guys can run Facebook ads. And that's huge, you know, you can work on that, but those take time to learn. Those take time to optimize. Those take time to dial in. So warm market stuff, cold market stuff, and then blogs. These are great for social media. All right, so here we go. Here's a good article on Bitcoin, the future of currency. People love reading blog articles on Facebook and whatnot, so we might want to make a post up about this that says something like, quick poll. Which of my friends know what Bitcoin cryptocurrency is? Here's a write-up that I want to share with everyone who knows or doesn't know about crypto. And then you can put the link there, for example. That's just an example. I don't love what I just came up with, but you guys get the picture here. You guys can put a clever caption and then put the link. You also can do this. Quick poll. Which of my friends know what Bitcoin cryptocurrency is? People comment. You then have a reason to reach out to them, right? Number one. Number two, you could comment this blog post in the comments back to them. You could also just put the post straight up and out there, and I would do it every once in a while, but keep in mind, it's kind of a it's a non-threatening, non-salesy way, because once again, people are going to a blog article. The cool thing is this, though. If they click on one of these, look where they go, into one of your capture pages. So it's kind of like a blog page. It's disguised as a lead capture page, which is powerful. So going back to this, you might want to put something up like, quick write-up I did on Bitcoin and why it's the future. Anyone agree? You know, and you probably would want to put a picture of you saying something like this maybe. Anyone agree? You know, guys, images of you work really well, so I would say use that. So there you go. That's another example of how to use the blog article. So guys, combination of warm market, cold market, and blog. You're being consistent with this. You should see some activity happening. I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing results or signups by any means. That's totally on you. But it'll start at least creating some activity within your organization. So you do that, teach your team to do that, and you should get some nice activity going through your marketing system. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.